Hey guys, my name's Courtney Preis. I'm here in the DharmaDen today, and this is Tuned Up. I'm gonna play a few original songs for y'all, and this first one is called Translate. I actually wrote this just 3 days ago, so it's super fresh. And I originally wrote this song with the inspiration. Me and my partner live in a super tiny studio. And it's this like running joke or kind of fight that I always leave the door open and bugs get into our house. So I kind of went with that idea and I wrote this as a joke at first. But then I used like the bugs coming into our house as a symbol of, what does this mean, universe? Like when bad things happen, why do they happen? I can hear you, but I just trying to translate what the message is. So, lo and behold, this is Translate, a new song is birthed. Totally terrific and terrified at the same damn time. How can the opposites be so closely tied? Rip my heart open wide, just so I can feel alive. Breathe it in and out, till my breath gets tight, till my lungs feel tight. I left the door open wide last night, 'cause something in my bedroom don't feel so right. I left the door open wide last night, 'cause bugs are crawling all over the place. What's the universe trying to say? I can hear you, I'm just trying to translate. Oh. Telling you the honest truth, but it's interwoven with a foe. How can the opposites be so close? Ripper cried out of its shell. It was a home, so what's it now? How can something so nice be so unfair? It's so unfair. I left the door open wide last night, 'cause something in my bedroom don't feel so right. I left the door open wide last night, 'cause bugs are crawling all over the place. What's the universe trying to say? I can hear you, I'm just trying to translate. Oh, is it in my mind? Is it in my head? Should I take it for granted? Or should I just go with it? Is it in my mind? As the world turns on and on and on, if I block it out, will it all go bad? Or should I just put it in a song? I left the door open wide last night, 'cause something in my bedroom don't feel so right. I left the door open wide last night, 'cause bugs are crawling all over the place. What's the universe trying to say? I can hear you, I'm just trying to translate. Oh, I can hear you, I'm just trying to translate. So this next song I wrote while I was living on a homestead here in San Diego, California. And I find that it's so relevant during this time of COVID because we're really just slowing down and remembering who we're supposed to be. And this song is called Remembering Who You Once Were. So really just taking that time, slowing down to remember why we're all here, what the purpose of all of this is. I wrote this months ago, and now suddenly it's feeling more relevant than ever. So here it is, Remembering Who You Once Were. Focusing all my time on time gone by. Is it the simple things that help us remind us to slow it down instead of figuring out how and what the next move will be made of? Ooh, don't it feel so good? Remembering who you once were before, singing, ooh, don't it feel so nice? Leaving all that shit behind, just give it up. Just give it up, baby. Look at the stars above, wonder what they're all made of, and how far we've come. Guess we're all specks of dust. What matters is the skin to skin on touch. So lights up, what will the next move be made of? Ooh, don't it feel so good? Remembering who you once were before, singing, ooh, don't it feel so nice? Leaving all that shit behind, just let it go, let it go. Everything was written or already told before this moment happened. Let it go, let it go. Everything was written or already told before this very moment happened, darling. Ooh. Focusing all my time on time gone by.
Hell yeah. How long have you been playing music, Courtney?
I've been playing music for as long as I can remember. I grew up in a pretty musical household, and there was at least one instrument hanging around, this being one of them. This is the oldest instrument I've kept with me through all these years. But yeah, I've been playing music for as long as I can remember and writing for as long as I can remember. Even when I was 5 years old, I just felt this innate want to write about my feelings. And it wasn't until I was in middle school, I was super rebellious, and I started turning my emotions, negative emotions, into songs, and it's the best therapy I could have asked for. So, yeah, and here I am. Music's never going away.
What was the first song you ever wrote about? What was it about?
The first legitimate song, I'll never forget it. I was in the 7th grade, grounded at the time because I was constantly breaking the rules, just tasting life, And I wrote this song called Yellow Room, and at the time I had super yellow walls. My parents, God bless them, let me paint my room whatever color I wanted. So at the time I had these really, really yellow walls, and the song was just about me being stuck in my room. Not to mention I grew up on the East Coast, so it was blizzarding at the time. And I just wrote about the experience I was having being grounded in my room. And that's it. I was super stoked about it. It's like 3 chords the whole time, but
that's all you need.
That's all you need, yeah. Cool.
Let's hear a couple more from you.
Sure. So this next song is called Thrive, and I cannot take full credit for this. This is a serious co-write I've wrote with 2 of my dear friends. I call them sisters because they're so close to me. And we are all really environmental activists, super into that movement, and I myself am a farmer here in San Diego. So one of these days, a few months ago, we got into this conversation about where the world is going and losing hope almost. And I kind of slowed the conversation down and said, whoa, wait, guys, we should put this in a song. So that's exactly what we did, and this is the outcome of it. It's called Thrive. Ignorance is bliss at the right time until you wake up from your sleep. Start to see more clearly and question everything, like the clothes that you wear and the food that you eat and the thoughts that you think and the people you used to see in the brightest of lights suddenly look a little bit dim. Closest you can, I swear. I mean, well, my mama raised me up real good, but sometimes it's hard to tell that it's the systematic, problematic. Hard to find the right tactic to bring it all down. Set yourself free from the lies we're fed. Trust me, sorrows know how to swim. Na na na. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Speak up and use your voice. There ain't no better time. Stand up for what's right. Don't just turn a blind eye till the food runs dry. Time is ticking now. Better figure out how to put the people in power who truly know how to thrive, not just survive. How to thrive, not just survive. It's the food we eat that's warping our minds. Somehow we've forgotten what it's like to live humankind. Toughen up your skin, see what happens when you only obey what you're told. I'll tell you the truth is what matters, and the stuff that feeds the soul. Na na na. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Speak up and use your voice. There ain't no better time. Stand up for what's right. Don't just turn a blind eye till the food runs dry. Time is ticking now. Better figure out how to put the people in power who truly know how to thrive, not just survive. How to thrive, not just survive. Power's in the wrong hands. Time to take a stand. Depleting our soil, scarcity will uncoil y'all. Answers are in the land. Let's give her a break so she can take back what was hers in the very, very first place. Na 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 na. Speak up, use your voice. There ain't no better time. Stand up for what's right. Don't just turn a blind eye till the food runs dry. Time is ticking now. Better figure out how to put the people in power who truly know how to thrive, not just survive. Yeah. Ram bam ba 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 da da ba da.
Where can people find your music if they're watching this video tonight or tomorrow or a week from now? How can people find your music?
Cool. So you can find my music on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, YouTube, you name it. My favorite platform for finding music is Spotify right now. I think their artist platform is really fun to mess around with and change my bio and whatnot. So you can just stay posted on that. And I love using Instagram as well. It's a great platform for me to showcase knowledge I have about farming and helping the planet, and also new music.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of Spotify, have you made any quarantine playlists of your own?
I have a playlist called Quarantini, and right now it's about an hour and 45 minutes, so check it out. Some of my favorite artists, Julia Jacqueline's on there, a lot of good singer-songwriters.
Nice. We'll post that in a link when we get this online.
For sure.
Hell yeah. Well, let's do one or two more songs.
Sure.
Go from there.
Yeah. Okay, so this next song is a love song. It's called It's a Love Song. It's called Nothing With You Is Everything. And I wrote this song about that concept exactly, like when you're with the right person and it just feels so good. You can be doing absolutely nothing with them, but it's freaking amazing. And it's everything. So, I'll just leave it there. Yeah, here it goes. Ask you to be patient with me. I know you don't have to, but if you don't wait, we could never run away. Or dive in deep in the water like we said we would. I'll let you be free if you let me be free. I don't mind when you wake me up in the middle of the night. Tell me your fears, you know I'll be here. I wanna love you like I've never loved nobody else. 'Cause nothing with you's everything and more. Now I've tasted you, I crave more. Na, 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 na. You can ask me where I wanna be in 10 years or so. I know I don't have to know. I know right now you're home, no matter how far I seem to roam. I'll let you be free if you let me be free. Ooh. I don't mind when you wake me up in the middle of the night. Tell me your fears, you know I'll be here. I wanna love you like I've never loved nobody else. 'Cause nothing with you's everything and is about to become. Can't let this one get away. Never felt so stoned in the cleanest of ways. I don't mind when you wake me up in the middle of the night. Tell me your fears, you know I'll be here. I wanna love you like I've never loved nobody else. 'Cause nothing with you's everything and more. Now I've tasted you, I crave. Now I've tasted you, I crave. Now I've tasted you, I crave. So much more.